Okay, we'll just go straight in, not to waste the agent's time and stay for too long, and I'll do the exterior talk a bit later. Beautiful front door. 4 hinges. That's a pretty heavy door, I reckon. Yeah. Good ceiling heights. They look to be higher than 3 meters in the hallway. 3.5. 3.49. That's massive. It's well above a normal ceiling height, even for a Victorian home. Lower door frames here, you can see they're just a standard height. So there's a great example, right? You can see the front door and how that steps down to this door here. You've got a big step there. That's, in my opinion, they should have really raised this door frame here, and they should have raised it up higher to match the front door along with that door. So you can, that hallway matches that hallway, and then this one doesn't. So that's a little bit of a picky thing to say, but awesome colour in here. I really like this. Nice doors. They've kept it with a vintage kind of look, that old school look with the glass, but it looks great. High ceilings in here as well, massive. Nice cornices. The timber floors are continuous from the hallway, which I really like. Really nice window coverings. Let's just check they're very nice window coverings. Okay, so they've got new window frames, double glazed windows. Okay, very good start. I need to check this. I'm sure it's all excellent, but I'll just stick my head in anyway. Master bedroom, same. The robes aren't built in. They're like floating robes, you can see. So if you submit an offer, you want to make sure that they're included with the house. Double glazed windows as well. Really nice ceiling fan. We've got LED lights and evaporative cooling, all right? So evaporative cooling is, I believe that's evaporative. No, it could be, it's not evaporative, sorry. Let me just ask him. Do you know the type of cooling it has?
Yeah, it's a reverse cycle.
Reverse cycle, awesome.
Cycle, so refrigerated.
Refrigerated, they're the good ones. Yeah, that's really nice. Okay, there we go. That's what I was trying to think of. Okay, nice light bulb. Definitely necessary because there's no kind of windows in the once you kind of close up all the doors.
Hi, how are you?
Good, thank you.
Good.
This is a cool door, isn't it? Jeepers. Oh, it's got a magnet or something there. Oh, that's very cool. These are very nice doors. Okay, so what they haven't done with these cupboards is join them to the ceiling. So what they do is they normally put plaster above the cupboards, so you don't have that kind of space up there.
Yeah.
And in this case, you've got it's an afterthought. These cupboards, they've been put in after the renovation. Hello. Hi.
I did ask them if they were staying because they haven't got them on the contract.
Oh, well done. That's a great question.
But he said yes. Yeah.
You just have to kind of put them in the contract that they're staying.
Yeah.
All right, so nice tiles. I think they're a stone tile.
Look like terrazzo.
Yeah, it's nice. You like that or?
Yeah,
Okay, reasonable water pressure. Okay. Okay, looks like the water tank's leaking. So you can see that there's a lot of moisture around the tank.
Yeah.
There's something going on there. Might be something minor, but they tend to rust those things at the connection points, like where the plumbers do them up. Yeah. But that's normally a sign of it needing some, servicing. So, okay, good water flow in the sense of how it drags back. Yeah. These are nice doors. I feel like this is like a hardwood door. It is. Yeah. Yeah, so the ceiling heights kind of keep following through. Okay, hardwood doors these days are a pretty rare thing in any house I purchase. even if they're like a high-end house, huddle doors are generally a shortcut where every builder kind of doesn't go ahead with, so that's good to see. Nice window frames and double glazed windows.
Is you can't get around going out the back. The only way is to come.
Is there
Say you're doing gardening, you go down the lane and there's a big gate there.
Okay.
Doesn't have so you can't. But that's not a major handicap.
Yeah. Okay, good sized bedroom. No robes in here.
No, I don't think so. We have robes.
Yep. So we've got a view of the side lane, which is really strange. Like why you wouldn't extend that fence higher since you're bricking it up. It's a very weird thing.
Yeah, I suppose got windows.
Tinted, yeah, you can. So you can put an opaque sticker on them, which still lets light in, but it just makes it white, so you can't see out and people can't see in. Okay, so the cisterns behind the wall, very nice. I would have loved to have seen tiles going to the ceiling, and that's a pretty good light. Light well. Skylight.
More of the tiling, haven't they, there?
Yep. Yeah, they've done a better job in here, but still they go all the way to the top in the corners, which is really strange. They should have. Really nice colours. You can tell this place was interior designed, custom kind of renovated.
I think the wife is a designer.
Okay, that makes sense. This is very nice. I don't think I've seen such nice towel rails.
I think they've outgrown the place because it's got an extra child now.
Okay.
So they're looking for a fixer-upper.
So they love the paint of a renovation. I think that's a stone tub. Doesn't feel porcelain.
Sounds like it could be.
Some sort of really tough plastic. Okay.
Can you be looking at the tiles on the roof?
Yeah. Once we finish the inspection, I'll do a drone. Okay, so this is the extension. So this is a polished concrete. Yeah. So it's not tiled at all, but
Behind the fridge.
So laminate top here. Little study nook. Yeah, so we've got a part of the house which is on concrete.
Yeah.
And the front is floating.
It's all concrete.
Yeah, correct. This is an extension.
Yep.
So this is like a modern building. It's concrete slab.
Yeah.
I'll leave it, yeah, I know that, Brian.
Levo is certainly considered one of the best fridges, but they're quite expensive.
Yeah,
Oops, come on.
yeah, there's a fridge in there,
Okay.
fridge in the fridge. A lot of people have that now, don't they, in the renovation? Of course, we've got those things in storage.
So does this stay with the house? It does, yeah. I was going to say that's a very good fitting fridge, jeepers.
Yeah, we just put one.
Okay, great looking ovens. Bosch as well, premium brand.
Yeah.
Still on fridge, but
I'm surprised they didn't really dig a carport or something like that off the lane.
Electrolux, that's good brand.
that's something we want to do.
Yeah,
Well,
well,
that's
yeah.
how we. It's a very comedy way to have it.
This is a very nicely spaced out kitchen. There's plenty of bench space, plenty of room to kind of cook. Once again, they didn't do the connection to the ceiling.
Could be remote.
Oh, yeah, it's hard.
Okay, so just to explain what the ages are here, we've got this part of the house is on a concrete slab. This is the extension, and this is the old house, which is on stumps. So you can hear the difference when you walk on the floor. But yeah, really nice everything in here. I think there's nothing they've gone to some good extent to really make it a nice room. Now, this is a little bit of a hazard. I know that most people would laugh at what I'm going to say right now, but that step is like, you really need to warn people that it's there, because I've just had people fall over at different rental properties I've managed, and it just is a real hazard that you just don't notice it. Nice window frames, everything's really nice here. It's really a nicely kind of finished extension. So we've got 2 living areas, which is pretty important. Okay, so this loudspeaker looks like it's fixed into the wall, hardwired in. So you want to make sure that stays. What do we got here? Okay, security cameras. Okay, aircon. This is it's cold buster. I don't know what that is. Another aircon. And Dakin, another aircon. Is there a split system in here? Okay, split system, of course. Okay, so they've got 2 separate aircon units because they probably just can't do the, oops, I just did it then. I just tripped. Anyway, they can't put it through this kind of roof, so they put a split system in here. Okay, fantastic doors.
Yeah, they are. They've got screens, so many people have screens like this.
You can't open them. I know, you
There's
can't
no
live
flies
without.
in Melbourne.
You can't, oh, that's the worst.
Mosquitoes.
Have you had a train go by yet, or at all by chance?
No, you don't hear the train,
No.
because they are slowing.
So you can't access that water tank that's there.
You can't get through either side, because they're built out on each
That's weird.
side.
So how do you?
Well, I think you can from the other side.
Oh, okay.
No, you have to go out the lane and come in.
Oh, right, okay.
There's a little
Geez, that's a very nice kind of design place. That
Yes, isn't it unusual? It looks like they've angled it so they're not looking into
All right, so here comes the train. Let's listen for it.
There, that's the gate.
Yeah.
Here it goes. You wouldn't hear it inside. Okay.
Okay, it's definitely nothing to worry about.
No, that line will eventually go up.
Righto.
It'll be like the other one.
Yep. All right, so you can see this is the slab here, which is good. Okay, that's good. Nice fence.
So there's not, doesn't seem to be much maintenance on or anything major in the building.
Oh, it's fairly newly renovated. It's really nice. It's very nice.
Okay, this goes up there. Okay. I hadn't been on this side to see them.
Oh, they little window covers. I know. I already went down it the wrong way. I went for a 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
I get the one up there is opening, so it must be all different.
Okay, the ceiling heights in here are fantastic. They're really good. They really open up the place. It suits new home buyers, this property. It really does. I still don't know how to get to that water tank. Okay. So, we've got a bit of moisture here. It's very visible. It was a couple of days ago that it rained. This one for the building inspector. And there's been some sort of patch up here that they've done to fix the brickwork. So you can just tell the grouting is two different colours from the different areas that was used. And once again, up there, that could have something to do with when they did the reno. Could have, don't know. Nice window frames. You need to maintain these. You need to make sure that they're always looked after because they tend to rot. But these are brand new, so they've got plenty of life left in them. We just saw a car kind of swing past here. I'm not a huge fan of that. I just think that laneway isn't ideal. Nice hardwood post. And we've got a camera up there, security cameras. Okay, so it's been finished really well. Very professional, neat, clean, don't finish. Okay. It's a nice little touch.
Yeah, top planes got it. Yeah. So things like wardrobes can be, to give you extra peace of mind, can be inserted in the contract from the day. But generally by default, if you tip the house upside down, anything that falls out goes, and anything that's fixed stays.
Okay.
Can you imagine doing that?
we going?
Thanks. That I've got to run. I'll give you guys a call a bit later.
Okay.
Yes,
thanks
thank
for
you.
that, Mark. Bye.
Okay, so the train is very close. I have to say it's quiet, but how do I open this? Okay. 37A. So have they subdivided this? Okay, so I saw from the street itself that there isn't a renovated roof. So the one in Union Street that had a brand new roof to it, whereas this roof looks original. So to me, that does mean maintenance. So I'm yet to fly the drone up there and have a look. There's an automatic gate here. So if you were to use the carport, it would, or if you were to create a carport, you'd probably occupy half the backyard space, realistically. It's wide enough here to swing in and out, and it's good that it's two-way, so you can go both ways here. Very important. So this is the unit at the rear, 37A. Geez, I have to say I've never seen a subdivided property of that size in the city. Okay, there we go. It's a good idea. Wreck people's cars in case they hit your fence. Anyway, so yeah, you can see the roof line, the original roof line there. Now, this house would have been built as a high quality house to start off with these ceiling heights that's in the first living room. It's very nice, but then you've got this extension here as well. Which they could have done a nicer job with brickwork, eh? You can see the lumps and as it kind of goes through. It's not a great job. And you can see bits of mortar hanging out where they should have cleaned it up a bit more. See the shadow under that? Whereas here it's... Okay. So, they've had an... So, in my opinion, there's structural cracks, right? That's been patched up. See that stepping into the... I'm just trying to work out if they've replaced the bricks or not, and it doesn't look like it. The bricks do match other parts of the wall. Because if they've replaced bricks, you could think that the bricks have popped due to movement or cracked. They seem to like kind of pop or crack and have that kind of look about it. To me, that normally does ring some alarm bells, unfortunately, but yeah, as for the street, really nice street. Nice and wide. 2 cars can fit and 2 cars parked on the sidelines, which is good. Good proximity to a train station. It is very close, very close. So things like, you know, troublesome kids tend to come off train lines and walk around streets, but I guess in these areas, this is like a very upmarket kind of area, so you'd think there'd be less of that kind of crowd around here. If there's a lot of apartment blocks around here, I would be worried. What a great looking house, an old house that one is. Yeah, so nice property. I really like it. Not too many negatives. I just wish it didn't have the side alley there. And I wish the current fence was higher. And also wish you could access the water tank, because I don't know how they get around to that. So anyway,